Yes, boys, and welcome back to some more of that Dokkan goodness. And in this video, my guys, we got a news video for you dudes because we got some like urgent information. So basically, Strength Janemba and also the Saga non-Dokkan Fest exclusives are getting their EZAs, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, this is going to be some really good news, and I will get straight into why in just a second. I will talk about, predictability of how they're going to be, teams they're probably going to work on, that type of stuff. But before I go straight into this, make sure you do hit that like and that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 300 subscribers right now, so hopefully you join in on that. I think we only have like 16% that are subscribed, but anyways, let's see what's happening then. Okay, so first of all, the Janemba. I do want to talk about the Janemba first. Him getting his EZA is really nice timing. Most of us saw this happening though, because Int Gogeta just had his one, and who's next but his counterpart, which is Strength Janemba, and it does tie in exactly when the Mind and Body Erosion team is coming out with the new Janemba. So new Janemba coming out that starts off in base form or Fat Janemba, and then when he transforms, he's going to share the exact, pretty much I think the exact same links as his counterpart, which is pretty nice honestly. So no longer will you be running the Int Janemba, unfortunately. Int Janemba will be kind of forgotten about when this guy gets his EZA. That's kind of how it goes down. Yeah, it is a shame, but we got a good use out of Int Janemba, I think, for like quite a long time with its EZA. So yes, you will still use Int Janemba for like Extreme Int maybe, but for any team like Transformation Boost, Mind and Body Erosion, anything like that, movie bosses, it's going back to Strength Janemba, which is good because nobody uses Strength Janemba for anything really. Now, going over what he does now, he actually is okay. I mean, he guards against all attacks right now. Medium chance to evade enemies' attacks is kind of close. If I bring up what they did for Int Janemba, we're just going to have a little comparison right now to see what they did. He went from just guard active against all attacks to then having to dodge, but still having to guard against attack and defense, all this stuff. So more than likely he's just going to be getting some additional attack, additional defense, probably a higher chance to evade enemies' attack maybe, and maybe he will get the getting hit gives him an additional attack for 4 turns, which would be kind of okay. I mean, if we check the Super Janemba that they just gave us from the new Janemba right here, let's check what he is up to, because he has to hit a certain amount of orbs for his thing. So when he hits a certain amount of orbs, he gets the high chance of evading enemies' attack and also everything like that with 180% attack and defense. So this is good timing for this guy. This is really good timing, as I just said. Got a category built up for him. If you do plan on running the Mind and Body Erosion, I did just do a video talking about this, but it's not the like most expansive team, as I did say in the latest YouTube video, but people can make it work. People can actually make it work. So if you are one of those people that can make it work, good on you. And then this is a good thing for you. But now it's time to talk about the main ones themselves, which is the Saiyan Saga unit. Now, these guys came out on the anniversary. These guys came out on the well, let me just double check. So yeah, so they came out on the anniversary, got their awakenings on the next anniversary, and then we did not hear anything about them for a whole year, and now they're coming out with their EZAs. Now, this is a bit weird. They do different things, of course. This one gets extra stuff when he's fighting a Vegeta family category enemy. This guy has the same thing when he's fighting a Goku family category enemy. Now, first of all, before I go into what they could do, because, it's going to be kind of difficult to guess, because this guy kind of like If he gets HP lower, he gets, you know, Keeper 6 and 60% defense. This guy has the same thing, but for the offensive side. So honestly, I think instead of making this guy more defensive and this guy more offensive, I think they'll kind of round it out. So they still will do stuff like this, but they'll both have the same kind of like offense and defense. And now both of them still infinitely stack. Both of them infinitely stack. So no matter what boost they get, honestly, it's going to be a really nice addition. Now, is this a hint at any Saiyan Saga stuff to come? Because if it is, I'm all for it. But I thought the 6th anniversary was locked into Tournament of Power, so we'll see what's going on with that. We'll see what's going on. But what's important is this guy getting an EZA is a big thing, because if we have a look at the pure Saiyan category, or the main reason why I'm kind of happy with this guy getting an EZA, or forget about pure Saiyan, let's check Inhuman D. It's gonna that kind of gives it away. But the reason why I like this guy getting an EZA is because his links shares quite a lot with this guy right here. Not the Nappa form, but when he is Vegeta, they do share kind of good links. And the only bad thing was that this guy was never that good really to like link up with this guy. But you know, if this guy starts doing some serious damage and everything, maybe it could be a way to run this guy a bit more. Now, this guy is not the best, I will say that right now. You know, to make him work, it's really difficult. You need to like make sure you get the key, and you know, even then his attack stat won't be too high, but if you can get to 24 key, that's super effective. So in certain situations he's pretty good. He's just not a top tier LR, which, you know, not every LR has to be top tier, it just has to be fun, which is the kind of category this guy lands in. Because to get him out, you need to get 50% HP with this guy. That can take a while. That can actually take a while. Now, that is the only place I can really see this guy being used extra. Of course, also, I did just say SBR is going to be really good for these guys, because when you do the Vegeta family SBR, you're fighting only Goku family. And same thing for Goku family, you're fighting only Vegeta family, which will activate their passives instantly. So if you are struggling with any one of those SBRs, it may get a little bit easier for you right now. Other than that, I've already talked about a linking partner for this guy and the way it works. I can't really think of a situation where you would take this guy. If we check the disambiguation right here, he shares the same name with, let me see, this guy got an EZA, this guy. So this guy was the one you would usually link up with Namek Goku, sorry. Just because they would share quite a few links before he transforms, so that would be okay. Although I'm thinking they are all about to be replaced. I think this guy will definitely take the cake. And the fact that they're Goku family subcategory, and same thing for Vegeta family, I think that can go up to like, I think it'll just go to 130%, I'm not going to lie. Like, you know how these only go from 120% to 130, I think the exact same thing is going to happen. And then from 90% maybe to 100% on the type. That's going to be pretty good for Battlefield if anyone is struggling. But yeah guys, that is it. I just wanted to let you know what is going on. At the moment we have no details on any any details at all, what they're weak to or when they do try to awaken them. All kinds of stuff. We got no passive, no super attack not animation, but super attack details. So we've got nothing, but we've gotten the news out there, so we know what we're gonna be in for. So honestly, I'm looking more forward to the Janemba though, of course, because one of the 120% getting ticked off the list after him, then I think if after this guy, the only other extreme left is Cooler, right? And Cooler is going to be one of the best ones in my opinion, so it's nice to get this guy out the way, even though he still will be pretty strong. And that is it, my boys. If you did like this Dokkan content, don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button. And I'll catch you next time. This has been Kizan, and I'm going to bounce out in a bit, dudes. And hopefully you're just as excited as I am. In a bizzle.